We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball, one of the top pitchers in the league right now.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next 0-2. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Joey Votto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's off the left field wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff. Now the 0-1. Looped out towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Aquino is going to have room out there. As bottom of the inning now, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aristides Aquino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. This one's down to 3rd. On to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Galvis behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The payoff pitch one more time. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And there's one away. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 1-2 now.
1-2 count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Nick Castellanos now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder,
coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman.
So two are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castellanos is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Base hit into right center. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The third base, number 3.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball. The second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Lucas Sims will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here's Matt Carpenter. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had a nice.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Number 9, second baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Moustakas.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Justin Smoke. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Avisail Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is Christian Yelich. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Ryan Braun. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he is in there.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line to the right side. Aquino is there, and he puts it away to stop. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. In now, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Mark Payton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swung on and missed.
1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the seventh. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. On the season, Sogard is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Aquino has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Knebel. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The batter, number 45.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. So 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it now is Cain as he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Winker 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jesse Winker becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's taken for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead got even wider. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder, number 8.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 14 on the season as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Matt Carpenter. This is popped up. Galvis has a play. He's got it one away. Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 46, Pedro.
Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And that's a special home run. Justin Smoke continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Jed Jerko will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Moustakas over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is. Freddie Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Popped high in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fat.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty B. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that's out number one. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The center fielder, number 6.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Now in the box, Freddie Galvis starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball one. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Raisel Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Reds down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Carpenter is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. To third. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
The second baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Line to the right side, And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Marisnick going back. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
First offering on its way.
Narvaez.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Cespedes going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman. Eric.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Strike take and good bender on the outside there. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now another 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Jake Marisnick, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Cain. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Down 1, 2, 3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Conforto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Narvaez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. Here's Matt Carpenter as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The batter, number 7.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Rick Porcello is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Eric Sogard. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Justin Smoke now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, number 201 in his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes is going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So here's Jeff McNeil. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Michael Conforto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So one away, and here's the second baseman, Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kane is there. One pitch, one out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Popped him up. Crawford is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marisnick going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Adrian Hauser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Braun, but he won't get there. It falls in. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over it.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Eric Sogard. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 32.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. And here's Christian Yelich now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
If you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Paul Sewald gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the... Josh Hader comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Moving off to the net, the right fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
Now batting, third base.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready now, Eric Sogard. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto has to retreat to the track, but he has it. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled off. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Christian Yelich. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. And so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So striding in, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a... He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
20-1 this evening. The Brewers pushed across an incredible 20 runs in the ballgame. Freddie Peralta wins his 3rd of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Noah Syndergaard allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Josh Hader takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.